Okay, so thank you for everyone's patience. As things evolve, I just wanted to give you all the information that we currently have right now. So at approximately 1:27 p.m., we got a call of an active shooter that was occurring in the food court of the mall. When officers are arriving, obviously there's chaos throughout the building. As it turns out, the call came in at 1:27. Off-duty elements that were working at the mall confronted the individual at 1:30. On-duty personnel also came onto the scene at 1:31. Very rapid response. As it turns out, it was a mentally disturbed individual with a skateboard in the middle of the mall, or in the middle of the food court, who started pounding the skateboard on the floor. That sound obviously caused a panic. When the crowd started running, the individual focused on that and then began doing hand gestures as if he was shooting into the crowd, which then further escalated the situation. Arriving officers, obviously there's thousands of people exiting the mall. There were hundreds inside the food court, and that's what occurred. Obviously, you know what, this country, particularly right now, there's a lot of trauma. I don't blame these individuals one bit. This is what's occurring right now. I'm very proud of the response of the Dallas Police Department and the men and women that responded, who truly thought there was an active shooter situation here. And again, that timeline, we had elements on scene within 3 minutes who contacted this individual as people were leaving. That's what we know right now. Again, we are very fortunate that this was not an active shooter. And we're trying to get to business as usual back in the mall. And I know there's a lot of traumatized people. There's one individual who's suffering from some chest pains, but at this moment, that is all that we have. And we thank God that this was what it was.
So he had no firearms on him?
He had no firearms on him. Let me go Spanish. A la 1:27 esta tarde, había un hombre que estaba donde la gente está comiendo. Tenía un skateboard que empezó a tirar en el piso. El ruido de eso causaron las personas que estaban comiendo que se creían que era un tiroteo. Cuando ellos empezaron a correr, el sospechoso empezó a hacer algo con sus manos para que se parecía como que estaba disparando a la gente, y eso causó más cosas malas que pasaron. Habían como 1000 personas que estaban corriendo del mall. Llegaron los oficiales en 3 minutos. Habíamos oficiales que estaban trabajando aquí, que llegaron y contacto con el sospechoso. Había gente que estaban trabajando sobre la ciudad, que llegaron aquí también a la 1:31. Estoy bien orgulloso de cómo el departamento de policía respondió a este caso, y eso es lo que sabemos ahora.
Chief, you say that he's mentally disturbed. Kind of explain, how do you know that, and where is he now?
That's what the call came in after the pounding and things that happened. So, and I will say, for an individual to pound his skateboard and then use hand gestures, there's got to be something going on.
Where is he, and what charges is he facing?
Right now, he's in custody, and we're still working on the charges that he'd be facing.
Any other injuries, people rushing out?
No, we're very fortunate there weren't any other injuries of people rushing out, but we have just the one individual with chest pains.
Any extent of his chest pains, or?
No, no extent at this point. We think he's stable, but that's what we know. Is
he an adult?
I believe so. Is he an adult? Yes, adult.
25?
Roughly.
About 25.
Mm-hmm.
And where exactly, I'm sorry, in the court, did you say?
In the food court.
Yes.
Was he alone?
Yes.
Did he have any other weapons on him, a knife or anything?
No weapons whatsoever. Obviously, again, this was caused by, the trauma that's gripping this country with active shooter. And this individual then, in addition to making the noise, then took it upon himself to start hand gesturing as if he was shooting into the crowd, what obviously created the chaos. But again, this is something that every law enforcement agency in America needs to be prepared for. Again, I'm very proud of the response within 3 minutes, and we'll just treat this, as a learning experience for us all as we break this down and we talk about it tomorrow and further.
What do you say to people who would think that this is funny, or they want to do it themselves, or copycats out there? Talk about the severity of this and how you guys are taking it.
Well, extremely severe. We're not going to tolerate that. We're going to, prosecute individuals and do everything to the extent of the law possibly can. People could have gotten seriously injured, and we were just talking amongst ourselves how fortunate we were that we didn't have trampling going on and other things of that nature. So it's very serious. It's not a joke, and we will investigate fully any individual that tries to do this.
El individuo cooperó cuando estaba siendo arrestado.
Sí.
Last question. Was he
¿Nos
tased?
puede
Did he have
mencionar
use of-
básicamente los cargos que él enfrenta en estos momentos?
No sabemos todavía los cargos todavía. Tenemos que hablar con las víctimas, los testigos que estaban ahí, a ver lo que pasó primero. Pero lo tenemos a él ahora y no hay ningún peligro que está aquí ahora.
How did y'all take him into? How did y'all take him into?
This is the
How did y'all take
last
him
question.
into? How did y'all take him into custody? Does he have mental health issue? History of that, and was he tased or anything?
Again, listen, we're trying to give you as much information as possible. I mean, that this really just happened recently. We'll follow up on his history later on. But again, that's as much as we know. You know as much as I know right now.
Okay.
So I
But
mean,
did
that's
police stop him?
Any
Police
follow-up
How was he
questions,
arrested?
please
police
contact
stop.
DIO.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
his
Thank
mental
you.
health, we will not go into his mental health issues, all right?
Sí.
Ah,
Ay, 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 ay,
I got you.